どうも皆さんこんにちは、タカです。キングダムカムデリバランスやっていきます。ああ、司祭か。
Good day to you.
いや、こんにちは。
What do you need?
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackery.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full. Farewell.
このまま話してしまっていいものか。やっぱ一回ラッティ戻った方がいいのかな。まあでも話しちゃうか先に。
God be with you.
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon. Well, what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight either.
すげえな。
You have an inn and the horse trails cross here.
そん
There
な
must be
に
many travellers come
あ
seeking
れ
work,
か
and not
バ
all
トル
of them
強いん
honest men.
か。
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No, it's been quiet here lately. Now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchballs go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man. For a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Thank you, Bailiff.
こんなところか。
May the Lord watch over you.
で、そんなところにいるのか。よし、行くぞ。どうなんだろうな、行った方がいいのかな。いやさ、こっちやっちゃってもいいか。おそらく。
Yeah.
この人か。よ。
Good day to you. What do you need?
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
ほんほん。
When are they there?
Nearly every evening.
ほとんど毎晩。
Every godforsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
And nobody does a thing about it?
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
まあ、蹴りをつけていきますよ。
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll
一
be able
人
to
はか
settle
なり
things
手だれる
peacefully.
か。
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
You've got a point. I can't do anything about them on my own.
True enough. I'd think no less of you for it, lad. Good luck to you.
特になんもないんかい。で、
You've been having trouble with some riffraff.
If you want, I'll...
Well,
Perhaps we'll be...
maybe.
上か。
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry. May the Lord watch over you.
オッケーオッケー、こっちあったね。こいつらか。いや、関係あるのか。
I want to
数理
get
学徒について。
I'd like to
All right. No.
とりあえずね、ちょっとでも上げておくことが大事ですよ。
Good health.
I heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
Willing to do anything? Meaning what? Something filthy like helping the knacker? I wouldn't know. Go and ask someone else.
That's not what I meant, but all right. What happened with the tanner?
Nothing out of the ordinary. He came to test his mettle like everyone, but he couldn't even get past young Weed. Then he started whining about getting his money back because we tricked him, so we threw him out. He came back a few times after that complaining about all the shouting, and ordered us to bugger off elsewhere.
But you didn't.
No! And when he got really annoying, he got a punch in the mouth, and he hasn't been back since. Doesn't dare to. But it didn't shut that big mouth of his. God be with you.
Good day to you. I heard that someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
No, but I'm always the last to hear of anything like that. I'll ask Punch. He'd know.
そうか。
I heard you gave him quite a beating.
It's his own damn fault.
Really? He just came to tell you to go elsewhere.
That's what he told you? Bollocks! He came of his own accord. It was him started the fuss, after he'd lost all his money.
He really tried to have a go. I wouldn't think he'd have it in him.
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. He does pack a punch. But landing it in the right place, ha! I'm not surprised he's got no children. Farewell.
パンチに効くのが早そうだな。
What are you doing here?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling. It's good for your back and digestion. And your purse too, if you know your business.
If I wanted to join in, what would I have to do?
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three. Doesn't matter which. And if you whip all three, you can test your mettle against me. Fair enough?
So the last match is with you?
That's right. They say a bout with me is no joke. Just bad humours.
いやでもこっちの方
The
がいい
tanner sent me. He says you've been causing a commotion at night, and I thought I might convince you to stop.
Ha! So all his whining finally found a friendly ear, did it? Let me tell you something first, whelp. I'm the bailiff's man, and we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Lederman's only been whining like that since he lost a bit of silver. Didn't bother him before that.
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll tell you the same. It's God's honest truth.
I'll take you at your word. But what should I do now?
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar and leave him be, or get down to business.
革職人を裏切る。
Or there's a third possibility.
What would that be?
We put one over on that pinch penny. I'll tell him I've taken care of everything, and you and your friends don't show up here for a few days. I'll get a reward, and we can split it. And then you can come back later. It's practically free money.
I like the sound of that tune. The devil take the tanner. We'll hole up somewhere else for a few days, and you come and see us once you've got the coin. All right?
これ意味あんのかな
Farewell.
B? ああ。
Let's do it.
Let's go. God be with you.
雑草がどんなもんかで雑草っていう名前もどうかと思うけどな。IT あれこっちフル装備じゃねこれじゃ負けないってばいい。よいしょ。
Dopperdelle!
距離というのを超えるので。よし終わりと。お金はもらっていこうか。トランクの鍵一応もらっていこう。
I didn't sit on
一人
anyone.
減ったか。
How
まあい
many
っか。
fucking times do I have to tell you?
いまいち話の流れが分かっていないが、要するにこっちが嘘ついてんのか。
I've taken care of the
やつらを
lads who
ボ
were
コっていき
bothering
まし
me.
ょうって面白いな。
We'll have a quiet evening tonight.
God bless you, lad. And here's something for your trouble and kindness. Unlike that miserable bailiff.
If anything else grieves you, just say the word.
Good luck to you.
まずいな。ここだと犯罪を犯したことになってしまっている。 何がだ？何が悪かったんだ？で、とりあえず衛兵とかに見つかる前にだな。
The groschen I got from old Leatherman.
I hope he wasn't as tight as a drum. He always struck me that way.
Here's your full share.
That's not half bad. All that messing and fussing paid off.
And when do you aim to be back?
A day or two. We'll see. May the Lord watch over you.
オッケーオッケー。じゃあな。で、この間にラッテに戻ってだな。入ってったぞ。見つかる前にさっさと行っちまおうか。逃げる。敵って絶対あれでしょ。衛兵のことでしょ。夜になった。逃げらんなかった？
The old woman sets a fucking assassin on me. Well, I'll kick his ass. Is that all you've got?
どう見てもなんか装備かな。あ、そっか、さっきのところって外したのか。
You'll get what for. Bring it on.
どう見ても装備がな。素人なんだよ。やめた方がいいぜ。な。スリをしちゃう。酒ばっかだな。オッケー。
I'll let you go, but the weapon.
Oh.
You're not.
If you.
俺、ベッド置いてさっさと帰りな。
If you.
懐かしいな。まあ、いらないんでね。うん。こっからなら。オッケーオッケー。夜だから多分収益されやすいとかはあるんだろうな。にしても装備がね、全然整っていない山賊だったな。もうちょっとちゃんとした装備を山賊始めたばっかなのかもしんない。ちゃんとした装備で整えないとね、こうなるんだよね。あとちゃんと相手を見極めるということも大事。どっくりし なんか盗品持ってたっけ？大丈夫だよね。大丈夫そうだ。さっきパクったワインとかは割と大丈夫だしね。だって寝ますよ、寝ますよ。とりあえず12時間にして、で、霧のいいところでキャンセルを押せばいいんではないか。8時とか？そうせじゃあね、これが一番いいと思うんだよね。それ食べられる？あ、食べらんないや。下にあるかな、鍋。あったあったあった。お邪魔しますよーと。ほんとはまったか。あ、大丈夫だ。よっ。ギリギリだね。こっちだ。ペシェック。ペシェクだからあれか、家か。
いや。
まあ、家ってほどでもないけども。いや、そういう意味ではなくて、自分の家というわけではない。
Are you serious? I'm honored that a knight.
Can you tell me?
違うな。
That's all.
これ
Can you tell me something?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade.
サイモンいる
Woodsec
ね。
in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasau.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
あんまり役に立
Is
つ
there
こ
any
とでは
work
なか
here
っ
for
た気
carpenters?
が。
Are they locals?
From Skalitz?
Then no. I only take in people I know. God be with you.
じゃあどうしよう。他のこの壁のところに行ってみるとか。特に選択肢ないんだよね。
Tell me something.
There's nothing much.
Can you? That's all.
ここは関係なさそうだもんな。また出てきたよこれ。
Is there?
In this. Take care now.
他のこの壁のところに行ってみるくらいか。他にどこにいるよ。ここにいるな。でもこんな遠いとあんまり関係ないか。もうちょっと近いところとか。 でしょ。でもこの近くのもう一人の方に聞けばよかったか。そうしてみようか。こっちの方にファスタ。これ途中でキャンセルできないのか。だね。このマーカーは一応動かせるけども、それだけだな。おう、捕まった。じゃあ、まあいいとこで捕まったんじゃないか。こっちから行った方が早いのかな。どうなんだろう。どっちにしろ森の中入るのか。いや、こっちはそうでもないの。あれか。何やってんだこんなとこで。兵はさすがに追っかけてきちゃいないか、こんなとこまで。じゃあまあ向こうに普通に行こう。また来たぜー。よいしょ。
I'm at your...
Good luck to you.
こっちともう片方の家。こっちの方はいないのかい。開いてる。ベッドがあるから人はいると思うんだけどな。今はいないのか。いやでもこの人がってのは考えにくいんじゃないか。
I'd like you to teach.
Certainly.
I'm interested in.
All right. Now, pay close...
これでどうダメだか。まあそりゃそっか。
Is there any wo-?
Are they low from Scarlet?
Then no. Farewell.
じゃあ適当になんかしとこうか。 いうところで一旦ここまでにしましょう。では次もお楽しみに。またね。